outside and you're having a good time and taking in the outdoors.
The fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the RacerRed channel. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a bike that I just picked up. And this has been something that's been stirring around in my head since I was 16. I went and looked at one of these bikes way back then. And back then it was just a little bit too expensive and we had too many other things on our plate. This type of riding really translates into what I do nowadays, and that is Enduro. What I'm talking about, of course, is a trials bike. It's my latest purchase, and it's been something that I've wanted for a long time. It's pretty awesome. When you ask somebody about Enduro technique and how to get better faster, a lot of people will tell you to get a trials bike. And that's because it forces you to go slow and work on your balance and your traction control, your clutch control, and just techniques in general for getting over obstacles. So this is a GASGAS 280 TXT Pro, and this is the bike that I went and looked at way back in the day. This one is actually a little bit newer, but coming from full-sized bikes, there are a lot of differences, and so I wanted to talk about some of those. One thing that I really do like about this bike is that the oil can be seen straight through a sight glass, so that is very nice. One thing that you should know before you get a trials bike is they aren't so light that you can just muscle them around and hop around right when you get on them. You still need to use the same technique, and I think that's something that a lot of people miss when they are looking at a trials bike and when they first get on one. And everything is tiny. If you're coming from any full-size bike, trials will feel alien to you when you first get on one. For one, there's no place to put your knees, and so you're gripping more so with your feet, which is really not a big deal once you start riding it. It just takes time to get used to. Everything from the little disc brakes to the levers to the frame, everything is very miniaturized. Very flat. It's all torque, no top end. So if you are revving this thing out expecting a hit up top, you're going to be very disappointed. That's just the kind of bike that it is, and you're still going to have to learn the technique. And that's one thing that I found out right when I rode one when I was 16 is you still have to do the technique just right in order to throw the weight around of the bike, because it's still relatively heavy. Anyways, guys, this is just kind of a first ride for me. I'm just out here hopping around and climbing over rocks and just having a blast, and there's not too much else to say. I'm really loving the purchase so far. I'm looking forward to using this as a training tool and just for fun. It's going to be a blast. So looking forward to many more years riding trials. It's going to be awesome. And of course, the content will keep on flowing in. I'm going to be making plenty of YouTube videos with the Trials bike. I know that some of this stuff isn't the most fun to watch in first-person perspective, so maybe I'll get some drones out there and stuff like that to kind of help you guys with the perspective. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next ride. Peace.